Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another episode with your Blue Jays franchise here. And the Blue Jays, they are starting to find a way to climb back in this division. The offense starting to find its groove. Schneider starting to heat up. Alan Roden getting some glimpses in there. We need to get him going. Hopefully, he can show off some of his power. He is definitely well hyped in the Blue Jays organization for prospects. So hopefully, he can find a way to get going. And we start off with a 7-2 win versus Minnesota. Bichette, a 3 RBI day. Davis Schneider with 2. Scherzer looking solid on the mound once again, defying old man time. Game 2, AAA lineup needs some changing. Alright, we won't worry about that yet. And the Twins come back and beat the Blue Jays 5-3. Ouch. Roden gets an RBI, home run from Varsho, and Yimi Garcia, been pitching so well this year, gets credited with the loss there. Now game 3, Jimenez looking for a 10-game hit streak, but the Blue Jays come away win that series. Santander and Kirk with home runs. Every time we've been hitting with Kirk, his power's not there. He's got good contact, but I would like to see the power in his game come back again. He did win a Silver Slugger in 22. Alright, another solid win here versus St. Louis. I was going to call him Arizona from a football channel there for a second. Bowden Francis, 1 earned run. Looking solid on the mound. He's definitely been a late bloomer in his career. 7-4. Davis having a heck of a day. And the Blue Jays just hang on 7-6. Alright, pretty solid. We'll take that. The offense is starting to really heat up. 4 runs for Berrios. Bullpen does a solid job. Now 36-32. Ooh, a shutout there. Offense, expect a game or two to start to drop, but they have been picking it up, which is a huge bonus here. Now 3 games above 500. Game against the Phillies up 3-1. Late in this game, Bichette, 15-game hit streak. We have faith in him and the Blue Jays as they win 3-2. Guerrero, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Chris Bassett only gives up 2. Nice veteran pitcher to have as your 5th man. The offense coming out here, bottom 8th, and we hold on to a 7-5 win. Eric Swanson, he's having a bounce back year. May look at re-signing him to a 2-year deal. And looking at prospects here, Donnie Metcalf, someone that could be a late bloomer. Greg Donnellan, 19 years old, 6'2", doesn't have much power in his game. But if he's there in the 4th, 5th round, someone that we could look at. As well for first round picks, you got Franklin McMahon. Outfield is definitely a need. I just don't think he's going to be there at 8. Jermaine Stone. Possibly we could try and get him in the outfield or a DH, especially if Vladdy does leave. Yeah, a couple years away from a big power bat. Rondell Wendiga, he is there. Supposed to be the first pick. Interesting. We're not going to bother. I don't think he's going to drop to 8. He is Canadian, though. Wouldn't that be something? Something to look at. Alfredo Perry. Maybe a pitcher. There's not a lot of pitchers late in this draft. We go with the first overall pick. Blue Jays, though, have had an active draft in pitchers in their first round. It would have to be a game changer if we did decide to go with a pitcher. Felix Chavez. We'll give him a shot. See what he can turn into. Who else we got here? Where was he? Someone in the 3rd, 4th round. Where did he go? Was it Peter Day? No, it wasn't him. I did see him. Where was he? I want someone that can throw some heat on the pitching mound. Ricky Aldridge. There he was. No, I thought it was him. Where did he go? I lost him, everyone. But this pitching class is pretty weak. Not a lot of talent later on. I did see him somewhere. Maybe it was a reliever. Where'd he go? All right, we'll go back to the first round, I guess. Rich Ramos. No. Graham Damon. No. Where was he? Trevino. I might have lost him. But Justin Schroeder as well. He's not really projected to throw a lot of heat. Kenneth Matthews. He's about average. And a lefty. Wouldn't be too shabby. Besides Ricky Tideman and Brandon Barrera. There's not really a lot of lefty options. Man from Australia, we're going to give a shot. There he is, Estes. And the offense in Philly is lighting it up here. Holding on for an 8-7 win. Nice response after getting shut out. And we come out flying here in the next 3 games. Francis gives up 2. Bastardo gives up 3. Home runs from Jimenez and Santander. Now Arizona. They're in a playoff chase in their Division 2. Zach Gallen. That's a rough one against Arizona. 8-2 loss. Clement with 2 RBIs. The rest of the offense, nothing. And Barrios, 7 earned. We come back with the shutout, though. We'll take that. 3-0. Playing small ball. No home runs. Game 3. 9-7. There's the offense. Arizona's threatening to come back, but man, Swanson, what a years he is having. Santander, Kirk, and Varsho with home runs. Bassett gives up 5. Bullpen helps him out. Ooh, now versus the White Sox. That's a tough one to lose. One of the worst teams in baseball. Lose by 4. Game 2. 9-4 win. That's what you want to see. Offense just demolishing the White Sox pitching staff. Guerrero, Santander, Varsho, Schneider with home runs. Francis gives up 1. Nice bounce back game. Some interesting moves. So you got Ruiz going to Pittsburgh and Conine to Tampa for Shane Baez. Interesting move there from Miami. They do have quite a bit of pitchers, but maybe one is on the move at the deadline. Jermaine Stone, he could be a stud at number 8. I would be fine with that. Power bat first baseman to replace Vladdy if we need to. Roger Hanna, he's almost scouted. Could be an option too if he's still available. Julian Reyes opted out. But he can throw some heat. That doctor exam, those scares me. He could be injury prone. But we're going to give a shot on him. Game 3 versus Chicago. Come on, Garcia. There we go. Shut the door down. Winning 2 out of 3 games in these series have been huge for the Blue Jays to get back in the playoff race. Cleveland, 39-38. They're looking for a wild card spots. Garcia again shuts the door down. Oh, he's been so huge for the Blue Jays this year. That is awesome. Scherzer, another solid performance. Now game 2 versus Cleveland. Ooh, but Bassett gets hurt. 15-day DL. All right. We still come away with a 5-3 win. Turconi, he's going to hit the DL in AAA. Guerrero, Santander with home runs, leading the charge offensively this year, those two. No shocker there. Game 3, 18 runs. The offense has been crushing the Guardians here. Oh, and Bastardo, he is going to be on the IL too. So we're going to have to call up a couple pitchers. Bichette with 2 home runs, Guerrero with 3, Schneider, Varsho. Oh, it's a hitting parade in Cleveland, and we 3-game sweep the Guardians. Alright, so Bastardo's going to be injured. Tideman we could call up, but I want to give it to Jake Bloss. I want to see what he can do here. He has not made his Blue Jays debut yet. Did play with the Astros. And out of the bullpen, he got Garrett's or Tommy Nance. Both veterans. We're going to give Mr. Nance a shot here. And Bloss will be in the number 5 spot. As we're second in the division right now. Let's jump into some game action, people. Let's get going against the Boston Red Sox here at Fenway Park. One of the most famous ballparks in the world. And Boston's still trying to find a way back. And speaking of Ricky Tideman, he is number 19th overall prospect. Number 6 starting pitcher. Number 3 in our organization. And he was the 3rd round pick in 2021. Looking to make his debut this year. Blue Jays baseball, you gotta love it. Guerrero shining in the Guardians. What a performance that was. A hat trick. And on a team facing wild card implications. That's a big 3-game sweep. 6 at-bats, 4 hits, 3 home runs, 4 RBIs, 3 extra base hits all over the place. That's going to jump his OPS up a lot. Alrighty, people. Fenway Park, windy day. Keeps on wanting to show it. And they're going to Cutter Crawford here. And he's having a rough start to the year. 4.59 ERA. His whip is pretty low. Strikeout rate is pretty low. So, we'll see if we can get some people on base against Cutter Crawford. And get this offense going. Jarren Duran leading off for Boston. And Mr. Alan Roden, we need to get him going. Find a way to prove he can stay in the majors. And this one is going to be off the wall. Takes the hop, and he is going to make a throw to second against Duran's speed. He got him! Oh my goodness. Alan Roden just threw out Jarren Duran. And he tips his cap to the dugout. He's impressed with himself there. That's a heck of a play. Varsho hit a 2-run blast. Now Roden hitting just under 200. Trying to find a way to get his back going, and this one into center is a lazy fly out. If he just had a little more power in his game, he could be an everyday starter. Alex Bregman now. Man on first. 1-2 count. Roden back in the outfield. See if he can throw it another man. Roden. What's he got? This one off the wall. And this one takes a weird hop. Roden. Oh my goodness, what has happened there? Varsho comes in to help, and looks like a run is going to score. Not the fastest man in the world, but he scores from first. Off a weird hop, off the monster. Boston is back in this game. Now 0 for 1. 3-0 count. Roden hits one into left. This one, I should say right, is gone. Alan Roden, the young phenom in the outfield, giving the fans something to cheer about. His second home run of his career, first at Fenway Park. And Vladdy giving some high fives to Jimenez there, supporting the young man. That's what he's going to need, some confidence. 3-0 counts. I know, the unspoken rule of it's going to be right down the middle. You can't let off, not against a division rival. 404 feet into the Blue Jays bullpen. As the Blue Jays give up 4 here as the Boston Red Sox have come back in this game. David Hamilton 0 for 2, 2 on, 2 outs. Roden looking to make up for the last play off the wall here. And this one is going to be short, but Roden is going to make the catch there. No diving play needed. And Francis escapes the jam here. 4-3 Boston. Blue Jays looking for a comeback attempt. And Roden trying to do it with his bat. 0-1 counts against Hendricks, the former Blue Jay. And this is a hard grounder right to seconds. He's going to ground out there. Unfortunately, could not get under it. So Hamilton back at the plate. Boston already has 1 run in. 5-3. This one high off the wall. Roden trying to wait for the bounce off it. And this one also way past his head. Varsho is there. But a run comes in the score. And how about 2? That's an inside the park home run for David Hamilton. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's going to light up Fenway Park. So 7-5. Jimenez hits a home run. Roden trying to play hero. Tie this game up. Brennan Bernardino for Boston with the pitch. And that's going to be a single. 2 runners on base now. As... no, he is out at third. Thrown out. Varsho, thinking he's the Flash, gets tossed. Now Kirk with a man on first. Roden. Not the fastest man in the world, but he's got some speed. Could possibly steal here. And this one could be in the dirt. A little late jump there, and he is going to get tossed. Roden trying to do too much with that. And the Blue Jays down to their final outs here. Trying to keep Jarren Duran off base. 0-1 counts. And this one is ripped right down the foul line. Roden struggles with it. Trouble against the wall. And Duran this time beats the throw as Roden skipped up against the wall. Otherwise, he would have got him twice. Okay. We may not get in a bat here, but let's see what Bichette can do. Can he keep this game going? He's 0 for 4 on the day. There's the hard thrower Chapman. The pitch. And this one grounded the shorts. Just got him, and Boston comes away with a win here. Alan Roden 2 for 4 on the day with a home run and RBI. Not too shabby. Showed off his arm strength. Just struggled with the ball up against the monster. So we're going to do another player lot here with the Blue Jays. Fenway Park trying to tie up this series as the Blue Jays 10 games above 500. Second in the division. And Garrett Whitlock, he is looking to turn things around as he has had a rough stretch for Boston this year. Their pitching staff, for some reason, has not been doing so well here. And look at these start stats. 3-10 record. ERA over 7 with a whip of 1.71. There is no way our offense can't do damage against him. He is struggling and we gotta make him pay. Get man on base early. Put pressure on. You gotta believe Vladdy Jr. is gonna have a heyday. Toronto, Boston going at it. Division baseball, people. Playoff race is heating up. And Garrett Whitlock trying to find a way to turn things around. I don't know how he has not been sent to AAA. It's not like it's early in the season. Still trying to figure it out. He's 16 games in. And Vladdy trying to prove some power here. They've yet to really hit a home run with him this year. For some reason, they dropped his power to 70. But he hits a hard grounder here. He's going to keep this inning alive. Like 70 he should still be able to hit homers with. Every time we have a hand and slider, we think it's gone. It dies off. So hopefully we can find his power swing. Santander, 3-1 count. Vladdy at first. And this one is going to be a hard hit right to shorts. That will end the inning. Oh, Blue Jays only getting one hit there with an error. So hopefully we can find a way to even up this series here. Catch the Yankees. Jose Barrios on the mound. ERA 3.80. Whip just under the league average. 68 strikeouts through 92 innings. His Ks have been going down. So hopefully he can hold Boston off, and he's done so far. Still tied at 0 in the top of the fourth. Vladdy trying to show off his power. Need something here. He's 1 for 1 already on the day, hitting over 300. And this one right back up the middle. Ground ball hitter Vladdy. Blue Jays fans used to seeing that. Everyone always said, oh, he can only hit ground balls. But hopefully we can find some pop in his game. That one, just keeping it simple, right up the middle. Should be a base hit every time unless they have the shift on. But nice way to start it going. Now Santander for a hit, and he's going to go up the middle. And this is going to be a single here for Anthony Santander. So 2 on, no outs. And the Blue Jays threatening here. Runners on. George Springer, 0 for 1 on the day. Trying to find his groove. Only 2 home runs so far on the year. Need to find his bat. And he rips one into left. This one will drop. Vladdy's going to stay at third. He has not had the speed to beat that arm. So nice, safe play there from Vladdy. In years past, we've seen him try to make that run. He doesn't have it. Now Varsho, 1-2 count. Base is loaded. Blue Jays looking for the first run of the day. And this one up in the air. Into right. Shallow. And everyone's going to hold here. Not going to risk it. No double play there. And let the next batter do his thing. Alan Roden. 1-2 count. What can the rookie do here? Against Garrett Whitlock. The pitch. This one into right. It's back. Going. And gone! Alan Roden just hit his first career grand slam here at Fenway Park. Oh my goodness. His third home run of his career is his biggest so far. 4-run shot for the rookie. And the Blue Jays up 4-0. What a moment here for Alan Roden. And that is what we expect out of this man. I don't think he's going to get 20 home runs in his rookie year, but he has the potential to be a 20 home run guy for the rest of his career if he can keep that going. Now, Vladdy at first. Show off some of his Gold Glove defense. 0-2 count to Devers. This one hard ripped past first. Vladdy, no shot there. And he's looking to go home. Yeah, we can cut it off here. Why not? I don't think we're going to get him at home, but how about second? Devers, not even close. So Boston gets 1 run there. And Vladdy back at the plate, 2 for 2. 1-0 count. This one, what I'm talking about here, a hanging curveball, and it's smoked, and it can't even leave the park. What is going on, Vladdy? You need to see some power here. David Hamilton had it inside the park home run yesterday. 2 on, 2 outs. Hitting below 200 on the year. And this one past Vladdy at first. They're thinking home here. Vladdy trying to cut the throw. He's going home. But he goes to third, and that will end the inning. So Boston does get in 1 to make it a 4-2 game. But Vladdy showing some head-up defense there. 4 runs, 7 hits for the Blue Jays. 2 runs and 6 hits for Boston here through 5. Trying to find a way to win another game. And Roden hits another RBI. Jimenez as well, so 6-2. Vladdy, 2 for 3 on the day. Looking for a big shot here. And this one is smoked. Can it get out of here? It's going. And off the top of the monster. Looking for Vladdy's first home run in this series with us playing. But that one, I don't know, baseball gods just do not want us to smoke a home run with Vladdy right now. So that one just had the distance. Not the height on it at all. My goodness. But a 3-hit day for Vladdy. Getting his average up there. At least he's showing up. Doesn't have to be power all the time. But man with that size, you think he would leave the park. Now Santander. Full count. Vladdy at second. Greg Wessert in for Boston at the bullpen. The pitch. And Santander right to short. Dive and stop, and he's out, Vladdy. Oh my goodness, what a play there from David Hamilton. Nice dive and catch. And if it was anyone else but Santander or Vladdy, I think that could have been an infield single. Now top 9, Vladdy. He's gonna rip this one. And dive and attempt, no good. That's gonna be another double for Guerrero Jr. And it will bring in a run. Make it 8-2 for the Blue Jays. The offense finding their groove here in June. You'll love to see it. Vladdy leading these Jays pretty much in every category. And what a dive and attempt there from the center fielder, but that's gotta hurt. So Santander, 1-2 count. Trying to bring in some runs. 1 for 4 on the day. With the single. The pitch. And this one is ripped. Another dive and stop at second. Robs a hits. And Santander for the second straight at bat is robbed by the defense. So George Springer, RBI opportunity here to put him up by 8. Possibly 9. 1-1 count. Springer 2 for 4. And this one is lined. No, that's popped up. It looked like it was coming up harder off the bat from our angle. But then we realized, hey, why is everyone just standing there? Oh, it's coming right to them. So the Blue Jays up by 7. 9 runs, 15 hits. Can they hold on? Cedane Rafaela, 2-0 count. And on first, Ryan Yarbrough. Trying to finish the game off this one. Grounded to second. Vladdy, he's got it. And the Blue Jays win this one, evening up the series. Pushing it to 11 games above 500. And we are chasing the Yankees, people, for the AL East title right now. And all of a sudden, the Blue Jays are looking pretty solid. If they can keep this going to the deadline, there could be questions about Blue Jays being buyers. And we will see you guys next time. Until then, we are signing off. Wishing everyone well. Bye.